Congratulations, you just completed the most important process to home ownership, whether you're purchasing for the very first time or you're trying to increase your real estate and mortgage investments. Now that I have your attention, let's talk about step 1, getting pre-approved. This step requires us at People's Home Equity to gather all of your mortgage information. A licensed loan officer then will compile this information. We will pull a copy of your credit report. We will first ask you for permission to pull a copy of that credit report and start compiling all of that information and coming up with options that work best for you and your financial needs. Now, it's important to know the difference between getting pre-qualified and getting pre-approved. Many times, just depending on situations in life, getting pre-qualified is okay. And what that simply means is this: we get all of your information over the phone, via fax or online. We still call and we still ask you pertinent information. We try to go through the complete process and give you more of an educated professional opinion. Now, during the approval process, we will still ask all of the same pertinent questions. The main difference this time is we're going to ask you for all the paperwork to support everything you've put on that application. We're going to always look for 2 years of residence, 2 years of employment. We're going to always ask for 2 years of tax returns, all pages, signed by all parties, all schedules. We're going to ask for the last 2 years W-2s. We're going to then look at your assets as it pertains to your checking and savings accounts. We're going to want to see the last 2 months history on those accounts. Once we gather all that information, we can run it through our underwriting process and give you an official underwriting credit approval. Now that we got you pre-approved, it's time to find that property. I would like to note this: in many cases, some realtors will work off of a pre-qualification to get the ball started a lot sooner, to give you time to gather that information and also at least start the home process search. So in some cases, it is very safe to do both at the same time. Now that you have found the property, on with the work. We'll take this time now to get home inspections done, appraisals, determine who we're going to use for home insurance. And let's not forget this, guys, most importantly, this is your opportunity to give all that last minute information that the processor or loan partner has been asking you for. Once we have that finalized contract, that contract is given to the processor. That processor then loads all of that property information into a system. That property now goes through an underwriting scrub very similar to that of a consumer. So there's still a lot of work going on behind the scenes. While your processor is waiting for those scrubs to come back on the property, she's now verifying and revalidating that nothing's changed on employment, that nothing's changed on income, most importantly, that nothing has changed on the credit. Now, once that process is complete, the processor will then gather all the information to submit to our underwriter for final underwriting approval. Now that we've gone through the underwriting process, the final step is clear to close, or CTC. Either way, that's music to our ears. This is the stage of the process, guys, where the underwriter has said she has looked at everything and she validates the property and she validates you as the consumer. So now on to closing we go. Now that the underwriter has signed off on your loan and all conditions have been met, it is time to sign your closing disclosure and get your keys. I hope this video helped you as we walked through the process from the beginning of the phone call starting down to the keys in your hand onto the barbecue you invite me to.